Sponsored by DavisMusicPro.com. Ah, shit. Well, there goes the Catholic boy 10 minutes already, man. This is Comedy by Coincidence. This is episode... What episode number is it? Anybody know?
25, 26?
25.
I want to say 25.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for being here, dude. This is some shit. Smoke them if you got. Yeah, dope.
Hey man, before we get too deep, are we supposed to be just looking at you right now?
That's what's being shown right now. You see that? We're on the intro scene, and we're about to go to camera. So hold on. Here we go. Maybe I can sneak this in.
Okay. Maybe I'm just wrong with you.
What's happening, you bad mofos? That's right. This is Comedy by Coincidence, episode number 25. This is Chris Davis, and I'm kicking it with my man.
Your man.
My man, I was waiting for you to say your name.
Man, that's awful. That's
Ty
awful
Young.
gendered, considering I just made my last big
Taisha?
announcement last episode.
Oh, God.
You know,
yeah, I'm
I
dead
mean-
naming you. I'm so sorry, dude. You know I meant no. But that's, whatever.
No,
Oh.
I'm just fucking with you the way the Seattleites do.
The dick is still there.
Yep.
Cock
Still
and
there.
balls, still there, still sweaty.
Never actually going down that road. I just wanted to bring up
How about
that
that?
callback.
Bet. Hey, you're looking good today, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks you. It's been a wonderful travel day. Went basically the length of England. It was a nice train trip.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Dr. Evil, can you turn up mic number 2 just to like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock? Yeah, dope.
And
maybe
the new.
just-
This is.
just a tiny bit.
I'm a little upset with myself for bad planning because I have to hold the microphone today, which is gonna. I hope it doesn't cause an inconsistent sound, but it's like the
No,
desk
other
is
direction.
officially too fat to hold the holder for the microphone stand. You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta. Now I have to go get the desk stand. Like I had a whole debate in my head for about 4 weeks about do I get the stand that clips to the desk or do I get the stand that like sits on the desk? And now I realize should have gone the sit on the desk option, but
I love the ones that clip on because they look so professional, and most of my faves have them. But like, I mean,
Exactly.
as the viewers can see, I have that long-armed actual like stage mic right now, like mic stand right now. So it's it's whatever you got. I got
But
two
but
other ones, and Dr. Evil's got one of those clip-ons, and then you're actually mic'd up to a clip-on right now because we're ghetto as fuck in this studio. That's right.
hey man, what works works. That's why I'm holding the microphone. We ain't no bitch. The show must continue.
Exactly. We were getting sick. We would like log in and be ready to do a show, but I couldn't get Ty's audio connected because we were using digital cables, which bullshit. It's all bullshit, dude. But now look at me. My ghetto rig works, and you hear Ty loud and clear. You hear me loud and clear, and you can see his
Exactly.
beautiful face. So
It's fantastic. And then when you factor in the meta technology behind it all, the fact that I'm in England and you're not, you're in all the way across the pond in the United States, halfway across the United States almost. That distance is amazing.
right.
It's just it's weird to think that not 30 years ago, how old you could not when I was born, you could not do this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. This
And
would not be
then,
possible. You know
mm-hmm,
what I thought also would not be possible? I'm out here trying to look my best today, but for real, I'm looking like the
mm-hmm.
little bitch who could. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's that.
No.
I was going with denim, like denim prints,
Denim
but
God? No, I need like
yeah.
my denim jacket on for that. But that'd be like, what would we call that? That's a Canadian tracksuit? No, it's,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian tuxedo, I think.
Tuxedo, yeah. There you go.
Canadian tuxedo, I like it. Bolo tie optional. Bolo
So,
tie optional.
since our last gathering, have you done any more shows?
No, Manchester turned out to be a bust.
Total
There
bust.
was,
Damn.
yeah. Well, it's not. There was one show, but it was the day before I arrived, and then the next show was the day 2 days from now,
Gotcha.
and then it was like that was consistent throughout everything I could find there. That was comedy wise, and then it was just they had I also played disc golf and they had a swell course and it was just like I might just go play this course over and over again instead
Okay.
of hitting the bricks and trying to find a musician's open mic to crash.
Right. Which is always interesting, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
they're not there for
just
comedy. And then you're
I
hitting them
wanted
over
to
the head with it. So
exactly. But I already got leads in this new town. It seems more like a university town, so there's more open mics and evening activities. It seems like so.
yeah. Small cheap
Hmm.
shows for the kids, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Although you start getting
Um,
those university gigs, brother, then you'll start making a little bit of cake, dude. You know?
you make a little bit of money, and it's just uh, ears willing to listen. That's always that's the thing. You know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
you as a musician, it's just like sometimes nobody wants to sit down and listen to music. Nobody wants to sit down and watch comedy. They're out there with their friends watching the sports game. There's other distractions that they would rather do than listen to you, and you have to try and pull them in.
Right. And I do feel that now that like restrictions are like least like leaning up a little bit, like and
Mm-hmm.
in St. Louis, venues are opening back up, shows are happening. People are really excited to go out and do shit, which I'm grateful
Mm-hmm.
for and excited about. So, speaking of which, we
What?
got a show on the books too. I never get to
Oh,
tell you that.
excellent.
It's been like fucking dry over here for like,
Mm-hmm.
forever. But
What
January
do you got?
6th, the Forgiving Tree Band is headlining a show with two other bands, which is insane that this is like our first show with this rock band and we're the headliners. That's fucking crazy.
Ooh, January 6th.
January 6th at Red Flag St. Louis, which was formerly Foo Bar, which is like
Excellent.
a good size venue, bro. It's 1,000-seater, bro. So I'm
All right.
excited. Nice
Fantastic.
stage, big red curtain
Now
backdrop.
you're involved with two different bands, if I remember correctly. Is this
This is the rock
jazz?
band. This is the rock
This
band.
is the rock band.
Yeah,
All right.
dude. I'm super excited.
Excellent. No, that's fantastic to hear. January 6th, American Guy Fawkes Day. It's going to be real
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
No, that's unbelievable. The what'd you say again? The Red Dog. Let's repeat it.
Red Flag. Yeah. Like,
Red Flag. Red Flag.
Yeah.
Yep,
So-
Get out there. Get out.
Forgiving
Forgiving
Tree, Band.
Band will be touring with the superhero rock stars. So
Yeah, and I need to meet this. I think it's a solo act who's doing the first one. Like a
yep.
so
Excellent.
excited to
so
plug them too.
now our audience members officially have something that they can go see without traveling thousands of miles to come find me. So if you're in St. Louis, go out, go see Chris's show. Just do Chris and I a favor, represent right, and relearn how to be a good audience member.
That's
You know
right.
what I
That's the
mean? Like,
biggest deal. We want our fans
good-
to be good audience members, and like we will
Mhm.
vouch for you every time if you guys are like respectful audience members. We don't mind a little bit of banter, but like keep it to one sentence. 2 cents. We don't
Exactly.
got to be going the whole night, guys. I'm not trying to have a conversation with just one of you guys. You know what I mean? Everybody paid
Exactly.
money. I was going to do my thing that I prepared for. Why are you throwing us off? You know?
And it's like, just know where you're at. At a comedy show, you're supposed to be quiet. At a music show, cheer, dance. You could maybe talk a little bit, but overall pay attention to what's going on, the music, and all that. Just remember where you're at. Like, we collectively as a society have been forgetting how to act inside of society for a while, and then the pandemic just like went crazy. Like you
Made
hear
everybody's social skills shit, you know?
yeah, it's like people were attacking flight attendants, being not tipping, like just being rude at shows. Like that's not that's not the rules. Like
Right.
we've all signed out. When you decide to go out and you invest the money in a babysitter, you've signed a societal contract that says everything's gonna be all right.
Right.
You're gonna be kind and respectful to one another. And for the most part, people are that way, right? But when somebody decides to be an asshole, hey, everybody remembers you. Everybody remembers the asshole. You always have I guarantee you, Chris, you probably had a show where there was just like one guy who was talking way too loud over the music the entire time, right?
Rick James. And I love him. He's my top fam, you know what I mean? But he's also my rowdiest fan, so you know what I mean? Like
exactly.
You know what? Because of that too, I sort of like don't mind a whole lot, because at the end of the day, I know you're there to have fun and you probably paid money and like you're supporting me, but like, come on, guys. Now, here's the deal: our comedy by coincidence, nice. Taking a swig. We all know, good. I got my coffee, bro. I'm waking up over here. It's 3 p.m. where he's at. It's
dude, it's 4:27.
It's 4:30 over there, and it's like 11:30 over here.
It's a day off. I have no responsibilities. I don't drive overseas, so
that's good.
I am gonna drink a little daily scotch.
Bet. Let's see. Oh shit!
But
I don't even know.
We love
Rick
our
really
fans.
Stole
We
the
want
show
them to
that
come
time.
out.
He danced on the bar.
Yeah, Rick literally turned into a pole dancer at one of our shows, but he like stole the show. You know what I mean? So it's like
He brought the crowd, but he also took them with him.
Yeah.
It's just,
it's Rick's gotten a lot better, and he's got a kid, and he's engaged, so he's doing pretty good.
Oh,
shout out to Rick James.
Congratulations to Rick James.
Yeah,
shout out.
Doing okay.
But it's you just remember how to be humans, everybody. And that's ironic coming from a robot-like person myself. So it's just
it's okay. Hey, you're one of the you're my Uncle Ty, dude. It's my Uncle Ty over
Uncle.
there.
Wow,
Yeah,
I feel so old.
Yeah,
shit, dude. I'm only 2-3 years older than you.
Yeah, you're only 2 years older than me, but you were the.
I'm a terrible uncle. I'm a horrible uncle.
Taught us plenty of important lessons, dude, along the way, and it's been a sweet ride, and
and we're gonna do lesson of the week. Everybody, it's gonna be the first lesson of the week. We just have these random segments come up. We just really like to try it out, and I'm springing this one on Chris because it's just I'm
with it.
Just how I roll. Lesson of the week is do not hit your head against a fire hydrant. That's this week's lesson. It hurts a lot.
That's a very important.
And that's the same bull ish you laid on me last time, dog.
Dr. Evil on them sound effects, bro. Shout out. But yeah, dude. I mean, look, we're both. Here's the thing, you guys might know. Ty and I both are Eagle Scouts, which means we sucked a lot of dick in Scouts. No, I'm just kidding. That's a fucking joke, bro. Come on, take a joke.
Hey man, I was almost an altar boy too.
I was an altar boy, so I got the worst things going for me, bro. It's and here's the deal. I think it fucked up my self-esteem because nothing ever happened to me. No, I'm playing. That's terrible as well, bro. I thought I was too. Everybody told me I was too fat. You know what I mean? So that's why I got to here. But
yeah. That's
What are we talking about this episode? We're 15 minutes in.
we're right now we're talking we're entering a new subject where we're talking about the merits of having chubby children that like skinny up towards the end of their teenage
I
years.
think I was about to talk about we were both Eagle Scouts. You know what I mean? So like when you
we're on
went,
different
you were
pages.
telling the fucking fire hydrant story, which the deal is we were drunk as shit. When I
we
say
were fucked up.
Uncle Ty's, when I was like a freshman and sophomore in high school, in college, he was already a junior, and he had his own apartment, and that was the place to go if you needed to get out of the dorm. So we go over there, get a little drunky poo, get a little turned up, a little litty city, a little litty titty, as they might say. And we were so drunk and messed up that we were like, we can't drive, obviously. We're gonna walk to Little Caesars, right? You want to take it from there? We'll take it from there.
We walked to Little Caesars and we went down the sketchy back alleyway. Took a right onto the main street, hit Little Caesars. Everything was going kosher, right? We passed the elementary school, no problems. Get the za, right? We get the prize. Get all the then we're on the way back, and I don't know about you guys, but I really wanted a piece. I was just like, slide me a slice of that za and all that. But then everybody was like, no, let's not be savages. Let's just eat at home. Like, oh, sons of bitches. How do we even know each other, right?
Right.
Anyway, so we crossed the elementary school. Everything got through there fine. We're crossing the street, and then my blind dumbass kicked the curb. Like I tripped on the curb, and then Chris saw what was happening.
I tried to catch him,
like
dude.
moves, like grabbed one of my arms, and then I just swung around like
it flipped him.
It was
dude.
like Chris was like just like, no, you're gonna die face upwards, and he accidentally grabbed my arm and then flung me around.
It was no flinging. I was trying to catch you, and it definitely you went the wrong way.
Exactly. Yeah.
You had drunk legs too. You had drunkle legs.
And it was about at this point that two people carrying open containers of alcohol chucked them into the
fuck,
bushes.
he's actually hurt, because like the second he hit the fire hydrant on the back of his head while falling. Like the very top of it, we were like, oh, and then he hit the ground. And like within like 3 seconds of him being on the ground, pool of blood under his head. And I'm like,
bleed, man.
Eagle Scout.
No, it was fine. I didn't. I surprisingly, I don't think I passed out on that one.
We kept you awake like good friends. You know? Because he wouldn't let us take him to the hospital, people. When your parents hear this and are like, you guys, Chris didn't take you to the hospital when you had a
man, are you one of the new
blood
people? You don't go to the hospital unless something is already fallen off.
You smashed a hole in your skull. Okay, so again, pool of blood.
Don't make it sound like I just self-trepanned myself on a fire hydrant.
Kinda did, but like, okay, pool again. I'm taking it from here. Okay, oops, pool of blood. I take my shirt off like a good Eagle Scout, and fresh tie-dye. We just made tie-dyes. This is one of the fresh ones. I fucking like stick that shit to the back of his head, bro. And I'm like, hold this here. And the second, in my head, I'm like, the second he can't hold it here, we're going to have some problems. But we made it back. We walked the way back, and everybody was like, Ty, we need to take you to the hospital. And then us Eagle Scouts were also like, we got this. I went through certification for this reason right here, motherfucker. I'm trying to accomplish something.
I think I vaguely remember saying, like, this ain't my first concussion rodeo. Like, I was just like, this isn't my first.
I believe your exact words were, I've had worse.
So, not wrong.
Okay, lessons: don't fall on fire hydrants. Okay, that's a good one.
Don't fall on fire hydrants.
I really messed that fucking one up. Got any good comedy news?
Comedy news. Let me see here. Mort Saul died. We covered that. No, I got nothing. It seems like we dried up this week. It's a writing work for the comedy news. It seems.
How about this? Chris D'Elia is back in the public eye a little bit. He's doing shows in Los Angeles, and he was recently on the Fight Companion with Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen. So it's nice to see the three of them back together. They're kind of like, I love Schaub and Callen together. Otherwise, Schaub's kind of just a jackass. But like, Callen's cool as fuck.
I didn't realize.
Oh, I shouldn't talk shit. I love them both. I do love Brendan Schaub, but
I'm just like I
who's
know of these guys, but I don't watch their stuff. And
fair,
it's like I didn't realize D'Elia stopped for a while. I understand he had the scandal, about whatever a while back, and Brian Callen had his own thing. So it's just like, I don't know. Fight Club might be the wrong name for that podcast.
Fight Companion. No, and it was like
Fight Companion.
The deal is it happens only during like the big UFC fights, and they'll like do a live stream during it and just talk about the fight. So it's not a big deal.
Maybe a new podcast name for them would be like Assault Leader, or
shout out, bro.
Like
maybe
something else, maybe like Accuser's Guilt.
No, my God.
Companion. I don't know. Just like I feel like Fight Companion. I understand it's about fighting because Brendan Schaub and all that, but like I feel like it's just
I'm looking at literally. Let's get off that. I'm looking at literally comedy news right now, and it is such bullshit right now. Like, how I became.
Are you blaming my people, the comedians, for not giving you more shit to talk about? Is that what's happening here? We just need the shit starters to start talking.
Well, nobody
more shit?
died this week. That's normally where I start. I'm double checking so I don't skip over somebody. Get fucking
wow.
Wow, this podcast is surviving off of comedians' deaths.
The death of comedy, yes.
You musicians need to start dying. We got a whole rack coming our way.
Motherfucker.
I mean, let's be honest. Ozzy's going the way of Biden, so what are we going to do?
Dude, if I keep shitting like Bert Kreischer, we might get some deaths
or
on
is
this
Biden
podcast
going the way of
too,
Ozzy?
bro. Fuck. Yeah, Ozzy's barely hanging on by a thread,
is shitting? Like,
no.
Yeah.
I said if I keep shitting like Bert, you got me fucking repeating shit now. If I keep shitting like Bert Kreischer, we're gonna have some deaths on this podcast pretty soon too, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I mean, you just got to do it like Tom Segura used to do it. Just paint the bowl.
Okay, I got one for you, bro. If we might have some middle-aged listeners who tune into this, like I feel like your parents tune in every once in a while. God forbid my parents ever tune into these, but like if they do, God bless them. But like I'm sure we might have like somewhat of a middle-aged crew listening. Okay, and this is a shout out to you guys because I'm feeling I can relate. I can relate in some ways right now. Okay, I'm hard on that Preparation H right now, bro. That Prep H life. It's knocking me out, bro. Life sucks when you're on it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I thought you might,
No, I get that completely. I just went through the same lifestyle, and honestly, it made me feel like an adult for the first time. Like I feel like I wasn't over the hill. Like I've reached the hill. I'm almost 30. It feels like I've officially entered adulthood because I've had to use Preparation H. I feel like that's not buying a house, not getting married or anything. You entered physical adulthood when you have to use Preparation H for the first time.
You've been busy. No,
exactly.
You know what I mean? And eating some shitty food probably. But also it really hit me hard in college. Okay, the first time I got to this hill, as we're calling it, okay, was in college when I was working for Casey's, bro. Shout out to Casey's. The one I worked at sucked ass, but I love Casey's as a gas station. Okay, next to QT, one of my faves.
Wait, so QT is your favorite because you're a St. Louis fan, and then Casey's is your second because you used to work for Casey's?
No, because their menu is pretty dope. But like, I like a gas station with a really nice kitchen. Okay, and that Casey's pizza is awesome. But like that QT kitchen, have you been to? Yeah, fuck. I took you when we were here. We went like every day, dude. It was getting ridiculous.
Trust me, I am well versed in gas station cuisine, and QT and Casey's are pretty on point. Like I could give it in several hours dissertation on hot dogs.
I'm sure
alone.
You could.
Like, you know, I love a good dog in between the lips. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you do. No, I'm playing. Okay, but anyways, I'm working there and I'm deciding, hey, I'm a poor college kid. Y'all paying me $10 an hour won't raise my shit. I'm going to eat a little bit while I'm here. So I started making stuff off menu. And I'd make these fire ass calzones. Like you're taking like a small pizza crust, you make whatever pizza you want, and you fold it in half and roll the edges, bro. But you don't bake it. You know what you do, Tyson? You know what you do? You throw it in the motherfucking fryer, dude, and fry that bitch up, and you flip it, and you let it fry on the other side, and you flip it, and you flip it, and it's done, motherfucker. You got a fried-ass calzone. That's when it started, bro. I'd get this little bit of you know me, I always had a little bit of a resting cough, right? But
yeah.
I started to feel a pain in my butthole. And that's not good. I actually was freaking out because, you know, people say that, like, ass cancer starts when you're young. Younger and younger these days, man. I swear to God, man, I was losing sleep over this shit. I thought I had, like, fucking something going, you know. It's like, God damn, not this young. God, why'd you do this? Because you're my poopiest boy. How about that? But you know, I actually called my dad. I'm like, Dad, you know, I don't want to have this conversation, but I gotta call you and ask you about this. And I was like, Dad, I think something's bad is going on. I got a little bit of a cough right now. It just hurts like hell every time in my butthole. And he's like, kid, you got hemorrhoids. Just get that Prep H. He'll take care of that shit. And I was like, oh. This is adulthood, isn't it? He's like, yep, man. It doesn't get better. It's like, great.
Oh man!
Shout out to Brian Davis.
I refuse to have that conversation with my father. I think that's a bridge we're never gonna cross.
He's gonna watch this episode and he's gonna call you and, hey, Mr. Young.
No, I will hang up the phone. I am vicious.
Look, no, you need to take care of your boy a little bit. You got to give him that talk at some point, man. That's almost as bad as the like colonoscopy talk. You know what I mean?
I would never pick up the phone from him again. He would have to go out and buy a new cell phone number for me to ever answer his call again.
He's gonna have to go out there and buy a new son. For Rizzle. No, I'm playing.
We're like, I have to buy a new cell phone anyway.
You been getting any more titty pictures from the show?
City pictures for the what?
Remember how we were telling people to send titty pictures to you?
No. It's dropped off.
It's dry.
An awful lot. We topped out at 3. So it's one of those things. I don't think there's a lot of interest. Plus, not a lot of people have my well, I mean, I guess they could find me on Facebook and send it that way, but you know, I don't give out my cell phone number willy-nilly.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I already get enough calls from Nigeria or India or wherever spam marketers tend to live.
For me, they're always St. Louis realtors. They're like, "You trying to sell your house?" And they're always asking for my mom or my dad. And they're like, "Hello, Brian. You trying to get rid of that sucker?" And I'm like, "No.
Oh,
Please
so
take me off the
your
list.
parents didn't use your social security paper.
They use
your
my
parents
fucking
used
phone
your
number for shit. I feel like it. Yeah. Seriously. I bet it's unknowingly to some degree. But yeah, bro.
Unknowingly on purpose. Are
Yeah.
you kidding?
Are you kidding me?
You're the unknowingly part of it.
That's so fucking funny. Bastards. I mean, anyways, how you doing?
I'm doing, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Let me see here. I'm in Exeter now, which is far hillier than I thought Southern England was going to be. So I get to walk around on some hills.
Excellent.
I'm really just trying to think of something funny to say. Oh, here we go. Okay. So Guy Fawkes Day was yesterday. Remember the 5th of November.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta Day, basically.
Yeah.
And it's like people were just firing off fireworks wherever the fuck they like. I was outside the hotel, and then somebody fired off a firework in between two high-rise buildings and just watched it explode, like right there. Shit that like wouldn't fly in America, the land
At
of
all,
fireworks.
yeah.
You take your explosive outside the city, and they were just like, "Fuck it, burn it all down."
No, that's how cities party, by the way. St. Louis City on 4th of July does the same shit, and it's like, but people are shooting them like cars. People are shooting them at buildings. It's
fucking terrifying.
People are giving them to kids and not telling them how to use them, so they're like running around and like pointing them at the fucking bag of fireworks and at your auntie and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just a celebration of the purge, basically.
Yeah,
it's just celebration purge style. Just like if you might just lose an eye. You just
especially if you're driving. If you're driving, you might catch your fucking car on fire. Because I watch these motherfuckers. They're like sending off those like fucking sets of 200 missiles and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
damn.
the little boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
They like look down the street, look once, and they're like, nobody's coming. Like that shit. All of a sudden, you got a motorcycle coming by, and it goes by right when the motherfucker goes off. It'll scare the fuck out of you, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or drive over it.
Insane.
Get shot by a mortar. Yeah.
I'm just here.
Yes, and we appreciate your presence, Dr. Evil. We really
you make
like
the show, dude.
You're here. Thanks for being here. Mad running them soundboard skills. Mad skills.
Yeah.
So fireworks, right? So it was Guy Fawkes Day, November 5th, and the entire day I just had the similar thought of, do you think, because Americans would never celebrate a day where the government successfully took down. Well, I guess we would. I mean,
that's the 4th of July, baby.
The entire day I was thinking the amount of times I've had a conversation about America and guns here when, England is notoriously stabby. They'll anybody could hide a knife in their pocket, but you can't necessarily hide a gun inside of a pocket. It tends to stick out a little bit, right? So it was just like, do you think that they have to allow fireworks on Guy Fawkes Day just so that way, because they're so freaked out about guns, that way they can learn the distinction between the sounds? Like, that's the only reason why they're allowed fireworks here, is just so that way and be like, no, that's not a gun, be like Americans, be like, no, gunfire is a little bit more sharp, like flap flap, whereas that's like a bleh, it's just like, because I didn't think England believed in fireworks. If I were to be real, if I'm being real, I didn't think fireworks were a thing here.
Right.
Not funny at all. All right.
No, it's okay.
It's perplexing.
Rocking and roll. It's like, I definitely want to expect England to like be down with the fireworks as much, but like I said, city fireworks are something, especially like in the like downtown / more urban where people are living areas too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's just like, when I think of city fireworks, I think of like
maybe a gathering
lighting
somewhere,
a mortar on 5th Avenue in New York, and then it like takes out windows and shit. Like it's just like, I always think of somebody lighting a firework in New York and then how quickly they're gonna get shot afterwards. You know, because it's like I feel like that's just fighting words.
Right. Um.
Maybe it's my inner Midwest country boy coming out where it's just like, y'all are fucking stupid. You're gonna catch a building on fire.
Did you end up doing anything for Halloween?
Halloween. Yes. I went to bed early because that was a long
Long day.
work day. And then podcast afterwards. It was oof. That was, it's just one of those days where it's you did a lot, you accomplished a lot, and then you get home and then you realize that it's just cheaper to drink at home, so you just slam half the bottle and then go pass out immediately afterwards.
Yeah,
You know,
I feel.
I didn't slam a half bottle of booze. I'm not an alcoholic. You get what I'm saying. You make a drink or two, and then
Yeah.
you're just like, okay, I'm done. Bedtime.
Yep. Definitely. That's my Thursdays, dude. Thursdays suck. But it's what it is. If you're a savage, you go and you succeed, and then you make your time
Exactly.
later on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You keep
You're a
going. You
bad
got to be a
mofo.
shark.
Yeah. Bad mofo. You got any dates you need to plug? Oh.
Yeah, the death of that wonderful burp. Which is today. The dates to plug. It seems like all right. So the two of the mics I found so far here in Exeter, UK. Give them a quick shout out. Victoria Inn on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. And then some place with a fancy like Antiguana or Antiguano.
Yeah, something foo-foo.
Antigua, I don't know.
Yeah,
It starts with an A. It's it's a wine cocktail bar
gotcha.
on Wednesdays, 7:30 to 10:30. Those are the two spots I'm going to try and check out while I'm here. Try and do them. We'll see what I chose. I'm really happy I found 2 days because that means I can go to at least one of them. You know what I mean? So it's, yeah, that's what I got going on right now.
Hell yeah, guys! If you're in the UK listening to this, which, fuck yeah, you know,
Let's expand that audience.
Get out there, dude. Go support that local comedy, and go make fun of my American friend. You know what I mean? So go heckle him a little bit. Not that our comedy by coincidence listeners are hecklers, right? Y'all are good patrons.
Hey man, I will try to destroy you the best I can if you do.
Sweet.
We may have already discussed it, but did we talk about the Coventry open mic I went to?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, how
so
it didn't go over very solid. I would have been losing my shit, but that's okay. Something more cheery, eh? You know, not.
Yeah. Okay, so we definitely went over it, and then it's alrighty.
No,
so
give us some better updates next time on it. Let's have a good let's have a good fucking set, bro. Knock on wood. You got this.
Excellent. I appreciate the thoughts.
Yeah, you appreciate. Who doesn't appreciate them thoughts, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Get you some British thoughts up in that bitch.
Some British thoughts. I've been thinking about it.
He's like, I've been really thinking.
I've been trying to, I think I'm gonna declare my hatred of the Beatles every single open mic I do.
No, I feel like you're gonna get hated off stage real quick doing that.
Probably.
I fucking hate the Beatles, dude. But if you're bombing, if you're already bombing and you're kind of mad at the crowd, that's when I would do it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I get it.
By the way, I mentioned the Beatles suck ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like their first couple albums were good, but then Yellow Submarine. I hate Yellow Submarine so fucking much. It's one line. It's one line over and over again. I can never get to the end of the song because it's so wrong. It's so fake. It's so it's gross.
Yeah.
I know I'm alone in this stance right now.
Yeah.
It's just I believe that We All Live in a Yellow Submarine is the worst song to come out of that decade. The worst.
I'm actually right there with you, man. I'm not a huge Beatles guy. Led Zeppelin. Now, if
Zeppelin is where it's at.
you go out there and are like, yo, Led Zeppelin's where it's at, then people know you real. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So that might be the way to go.
Can't do the Ramones. That's a little too hardcore for a lot of people.
Like, hey, did you guys know that I really fuck with Led Zeppelin? Y'all really did something there.
Exactly.
Give him a little compliment.
Mm-hmm. Just throw it out. And be like, too bad Led Zeppelin chose the one rock and roller that couldn't survive his drug addictions.
Well, there are plenty of those, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will remain nameless because we were all minors.
Yeah.
Too bad. You could just be like, too bad drinking kills people. You know what I mean? You know.
Exactly.
And everybody's like, boo, get the fuck out. No, I'm playing. I'm sorry. I'm giving you a little bit of grief, which you're always welcome to give me a little bit of grief, man. That's one of the things I love about King and the Sting. So I try to bring that energy, a little bit of roasting.
If you're willing to dole out shit, you got to be willing to accept shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you should just be quiet.
That's why I threw myself that little bitch who could earlier, because I thought about that one-liner earlier. And I was like, man, I'm going to bring that up later. I get a couple of those, man. They're fucking great. Just the, like, fucking, oh, man, you look like are fucking great. I love those, you know. Solid roasting. Easy stuff.
Oh,
Bro.
man, you look like a 1970s hippie porn star right now. Just, you know,
not
low-key, white shirt,
big
denim.
cock.
confidence. You know, you're on that high on LSD confidence. That you look like you're a 1970s porn star high on LSD with confidence.
Okay. Gotta work on it for your British crowds too. Just be like, motherfucking, this dude over here with the kazoo in his neck. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, fuck, you don't know.
No, I had a great instance where I mistook a dude for a chick, and that was a lot of fun. I mean, he had long hair, and I just took a glance and then risked it. You know, it's a 50-50. Worked out for the best.
Tremendous. Man, love and respect, dude. Hey, we got a pretty long one today, dude. We did good.
We did. Think we got like a whole, 50 minutes?
It's like 43 right now, so we did good.
Wow. Yeah.
Again, guys, Forgiving Tree Band playing January 6th. We might have some smaller shows coming up, but that January 6th show is at Red Flag, St. Louis, bro. We're getting excited. Come out. Come out at the show. You know, we support our LGBTQ plus community. Yeah, dude. Got that plus in there, too. Wait. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, dude. Something. That's about all the news I got, man.
Donuts!
Oh, man, I'm hungry. Yeah, dude. We might have to...
Donuts may or may not be available at Chris's show on January 6th.
Definitely a bar.
If you really want donuts and are fatty like me, I highly suggest you check it out.
There's definitely a bar gang, so come on out. Ty, I love you. You have a great rest of your week, dude. I'll see you next weekend.
Absolutely. I will see you next weekend. Over and out, Captain.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Mad love and respect. Thanks, Dr. Evil, for being here.
Mad love. Mad respect.
All right. All thoughts and opinions on this show may not necessarily be the thoughts and opinions of DavisMusicPro.com and Chris and Ty Young. Most of this shit is jokes, so if you take this seriously, that's on you, really, man. It's really on you, dude. So, yep.